Welcome back to HLN now. There it is as we head into the control room, and that tees up our topic. Move over, slowpoke, and move over now. Does that fire you up? You're driving on the highway, you're in the fast lane, and you come up on somebody going 50? Oh, yeah, part of the pet peeves. We're going to be talking about that. We'll take your calls later, 1-877. Tell HLN is the number. Love going in the control room, by the way, but what really fires you up and tees you off about other folks on the road? But let's get to the matter at hand in this slowpoke law. It's right here in Georgia, and lawmakers are tackling it. The State House approved this legislation, vote 162-9. Bottom line, it could be a misdemeanor. If you're in that fast lane and somebody comes up on you going faster than you, you either move over or you could be hit with a misdemeanor, could be up to a $1,000 fine. Here's some specific language on that. I'm quoting here. No person shall continue to operate a motor vehicle in the passing lane once the driver knows that he or she is being overtaken from the rear by a motor vehicle traveling at a higher rate of speed. Basically move over or get a ticket. What do you think of that? We'll take your calls a little bit later. We have back with us our HLN law enforcement analyst, Mike Brooks. Can't wait to get his take. We're going to take up John Murray, who's looking quite dapper today, about get out of the fast lane or you're going to get a ticket. John, I'll start with you. What do you think? You liking that kind of law or not?
Mike, I love everything about this law. Let me tell you, even before I had my driver's license, my mom used to always say, if I was a cop, I'd give these people a ticket for driving slow in the fast lane. So not only do I love this law, but now she can stop teaching and she can join the police academy. This is perfect for her. It's perfect for all of us.
Oh, your mom's fired up. What do you think? Is this... when you saw this, did you chuckle about it or did you say, I think they're onto something?
I love it. I love it. Because whenever I see a speed limit sign it says minimum speed 40, I said, are you kidding me? And again, that left lane, Mike, is the passing lane. But I find ironic, the Representative Bill Hitchens, who introduced this into the Georgia's Assembly, he's a state trooper for 30 years. So he has seen a lot of what these slow-moving cars and the accidents they cause. Because you get the slow poke in the left lane, driving down, and somebody comes right up on them. I mean, you could come run into them. Yeah. Now, we have a super speeder ticket here in Georgia, so now we have the slow poke ticket. Yep. I think it's about time.
Yeah, and John, to Mike's point, another thing that the representative mentioned was this is the kind of thing that causes road rage.
Right.
When you're barreling down the road in that left lane and all of a sudden that person won't move, and all of a sudden 8-10 cars start stacking up behind him.
Oh, absolutely. And listen, we're not trying to partake in age discrimination here, but how many of us have been going up the highway and you're flying, you're in a rush, you may be doing a little more than the speed limit, and there's that senior citizen just Sunday afternoon cruising, not even oblivious to everything else that's going around. No, get them out the lane, get them a ticket, or take them off the road.
There you go. All right, everybody's fired up. We know you guys are fired up as well. Call up a little bit later. We'll take your calls. 1-877-TEL-HLN is the number one. Bottom line, though, this would be a tough one to enforce. An officer would have to see this one, right? They'd have to be on the road and, like, look over and notice, all right, and get after them.
Exactly. But, you know, if someone does see this, there's signs where you can hit star, whatever, in a number of different states. Because Georgia's not the only ones, Mike, that have this particular law. There's this law in a number of other states. Now, the fines aren't as hefty, up to $1,000 here in Georgia, but it is still illegal. It's a misdemeanor traffic offense.
Whatever happened to citizens arrest? Citizens arrest.
Felonies only, John. Sorry about that, buddy.
You and your mom, you guys are ready. You're ready to join the force.
Stay off that left lane on 295 out there, okay? Suitland Parkway, too.
Oh. All right, again, we're going to take your calls. You can hear the fire from John and from Mike. So we'll take your calls on this. 1-877-TEL-HLN is the number. Welcome back to HLN now. All right, on one hand, we love the advancements with technology, right? We love our social media. On the other hand, it's not good when we become so addicted, we stop living life. Look at this situation here. They're eating dinner, not talking to each other. Little babies doing cute things, and they're just so enthralled with their phone. They're not enjoying the meal. They're taking pictures of it. That's when all of that technology just takes over our life. So leave it to the folks at Coke to come out with this ad, and I think it makes us think a little bit. And it's kind of tongue-in-cheek, and you'll see as it plays out how it ends up, but it's called the Social Media Guard, and it's trying to get us to interact a little bit more with each other. Check it out. So there you go with that Space Odyssey music. Look at this. Is that what I need, or we need, the dog collar-esque cone of shame? Is that what I need? So I look up and talk to my wife and my friends and my kids again? Oh, man. Here's what you guys are saying about this ad. Let's check it out. Armando Ortiz weighing in, saying Coca-Cola social media guard, the collar of shame, turns into the salvation of real interaction. How about that? Deep thinker right there. How about Ross Warren tweeting this? Coke collar of shame, I might have to invest. Brandflakesforbreakfast.com. Okay, well, enjoy your breakfast, but you might need the collar of shame. And how about this one from Mark? Coca-Cola saving us from our social media addiction, one dog collar at a time. Mark, well done. And joining us now, Jawn Murray back with us, editor-in-chief, alwaysalist.com. Are you convicted a little bit by this, Jawn? Is the technology getting the best of you or not?
Mike, if you'd have asked me in December, I would have said yes. But I actually started this year off saying I was going to live in the moment. And living in the moment, enjoying the moment, and being in the moment, you can't always be on social media. So yes, I have a wonderful Instagram page. Follow me at Jawn Murray. The spelling is in the caption below. But, you know, while I might take a picture of my food at the beginning of dinner, I put my phone down, I engage in conversation. I go to concerts and actually watch the acts. I don't watch them through the viewfinder of my phone while taking videos or snapping photos. People need to live in the moment, and living in the moment means balancing your social media intake.
I like that. How bad were you before your resolution, December, January? Were you not living life like you should or are now?
Oh, absolutely. You go out with friends, and part of the dialogue is, hey, did you see what such and such said on Twitter? Or guess what such and such just did on Instagram? Or did you see this photo? You're not conversing with the people that you're with about what's going on, what's happening in life, what's going on with them. You're talking to them about social media because you're glued to your phone the whole time you're with these people. So I've learned to balance those moments out and enjoy their time.
Nice job. Live in the moment. And I'm pretty thankful. My kids are older. I would have been fearful that I would have missed a lot. I think it was beepers when my guys were little. So, and I know I'm dating myself a little bit, but I was really interactive with them. Now that they're teenagers, I'm probably on this thing just a little bit too much. Hey, let's get Coke's statement out there, Jawn. We'll get your take on it. This is not to downplay the value that technology brings to our life. And again, we love the technology. Rather, an invitation to enjoy everyday's uplifting moments as they happen. Let's keep spreading the word and getting everyone engaged. This is just the beginning. So there you go. All right, let's get into the control room and see what everybody's doing. Are you guys tweeting or are you interacting? What's going on here? There's Jay Will, Ossier, Dave Siff.
They're all following me on Instagram, Mike.
That's
what
it.
they're doing.
Yeah, that's right. They're not interacting. They haven't even looked at each other yet. Stop it. Stop it, I say. Jawn, nice job, though, with that.
Thank you.
I know you and I like to yuck it up a little bit, but that must have been some deep thinking to get you to that place where you're like, maybe I'm missing life a little bit here.
Absolutely. We've got to balance this thing out. We get so caught up in technology. We've got to live life. Live in the moment, people.
There it is. Jawn Murray. Nice job. A new side of Jawn Murray today. Well done. All right. Let's, and love to tweet me, by the way, about this, and then look up at your kids or your loved one after you do that. At Mike Colanos, HLN.